And all aboard the bus one more time for our summer campus tour. We've been taking you all over Northeast Florida to talk about the year that was and what's to come for our local universities. And in this final trip, well, let's go from the Action Sports Jack studios and go south. Way south, all the way down to St. Augustine, the Flagler College Saints. They play basketball and tennis in the heart of the city, and the main athletic complex is just down the road. More on that in just a second. First, your quick facts. As Flagler College came to be in 1968, they were NAIA until 2006, officially joining the Peach Belt Conference in 2009, just a couple years after UNF left the Peach Belt for Division I. If that's all you know about the Saints, Athletic Director Judd Damon will fill you in on the rest as I went down to St. Augustine to chat all things Flagler. You know, building off past success with basketball, adding a new team going to the Final Four in tennis, being able to put that together. How do you rate this past year and kind of what we've seen from the Saints athletic department?
Well, the way I rate it is very good. I'm probably careful about using the word great. But it was very good. We had a good year. A lot of teams going to the NCAA tournaments. Great leadership from our coaches. Our student athletes are fantastic. We just love the kids that come to Flagler College, and it's a great fit for those kids. So, we're obviously trying to be nationally competitive in all our sports. But it's a process. It takes a while, and we're building our programs to the point where we can do that. But this past year was very good.
Division II athletics, not everybody knows about it, and it doesn't have obviously the visibility that Division I does, but the competition is just as fierce, especially for you guys in the Peach Belt Conference, one of the better athletic conferences in the country when you're talking Division II, competing on a national level. But competing week in, week out within the conference, I mean, it's a dogfight out there for you guys.
Well, it is. I mean, if you think of just men's basketball last year, though, the level of play in the Peach Belt Conference in Division II is amazing. Our own Flagler Saints basketball team beat 2 Division I teams in the preseason exhibition games against University of North Florida and Central Michigan, and so it kind of tells you that the level of play is outstanding. One of the challenges is the more success you have competitively, the more difficult it is to keep great coaches. D2 coaches who are highly successful are highly sought after, and oftentimes are attracted to leave for more money or maybe the bright lights. But one of the things that we hope we do here is have an environment where coaches and athletes want to stay and they love it.
What does it say then when you have a baseball program that has seen the continued success and stability when it comes to coaching for all these years as maybe a hallmark of the program to kind of point to and be like, we can be successful here. You can see what's going on right here, and you could stay here for a long time if you want to build your legacy here and continue to do great things for the Saints.
Yeah, I think that's historically been one of the, I guess, proofs that Flagler College is a special place. Dave Barnett being here for 35 years as a head baseball coach. Walter Shin was here 38 years as a tennis coach. Bo Clark was here 31 years as a basketball coach. We have a lot of coaches that have stayed a long time, and I'm getting up there myself. And so, and it's because of this unique environment that we have, where we're in a beautiful historic downtown location by the beach, and we are competing at the highest level nationally at Division II. So you can kind of have the best of all worlds, and the academic reputation of the institution just gets better and better and better. So it's attractive in that sense, but it's you're always going to have challenges, and that's why there's never been a boring day in college athletics. I've never been bored.
Talk to me about facilities and what's that like for you as an athletic director, knowing the limitations, but also knowing the potential of this program as you guys continue to do great things and build towards the future.
Well, there definitely are limitations in the historic footprint of St. Augustine, where we have beautiful facilities down here. Flagler College gymnasium and our tennis center, but our baseball, softball, soccer, lacrosse facilities are about 1.5 miles off campus at the athletics complex. And those are beautiful facilities, but they're not right downtown. So we're limited on what we can do downtown, but we have a super location with our gymnasium. We need to enhance it, and we want to enhance it. We plan to enhance it in the near future. We are in the process of doing a renovation project with our tennis center, so we can renovate and modernize and fix up these downtown facilities that we have, but we can't really grow the footprint.
A lot of the people who are coming in and out of town every single night are, here to see the sights. They're here to see the fort and Ponce de Leon's Fountain of Youth and all these things that have made St. Augustine famous over the years. Is there a challenge for you to maybe say, hey, why don't you swing on by Flagler College and think about your kids coming here down the road and seeing what it would be like for them to not just visit here for a day, but make this a consideration for them in their future, both academically and athletically in the future?
Well, I think it happens. It sort of happens organically. We cross paths and run into tourists all the time who are here, and they ask for directions, and we talk to them and say, oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Ohio. Oh, I see your kids are about high school age, and show them around, and it just kind of happens. Also, all the tours that are constantly going around downtown, part of the tour is they're telling everybody on those trains about Flagler College, about the buildings that are downtown, because the Ponce de Leon is really the centerpiece of downtown St. Augustine, and it's the flagship building of Flagler College. So it gets talked about I don't think if you come to visit St. Augustine you can not hear about Flagler College.
How much of your job as an athletic director is, yes, worrying about the current teams and putting this great product on fields and courts and making sure these student athletes are getting an experience, but also kind of game planning in your head, how can we continue to improve for years to come? You're in an interesting position where that's one of those things that people are kind of looking to you to do.
Yeah, well, it's a big part, and it's an exciting part of the job to me. So we put together a 5-year strategic plan. We just completed the 2nd year of it, and it had to do with the addition of sports. We added men's and women's lacrosse, men's and women's outdoor track and field, and it has to do with the enhancement of our scholarships and our staffing, the support staff to be able to support 20 sports. But I think we're in a really great place, and I look at a big part of my job is to hire great leaders in our head coaching positions, and then try to ensure that they have the resources to be successful in their positions. And if I can do that, then we're going to be okay.
Big thanks to all the athletic directors in our area for helping us out with this campus tour, which that about wraps up the campus tours. If you missed the first 3 editions, want to hear more about UNF, JU, or Edward Waters? Well, those full interviews are already available on all of our social media channels. Go check them out and click that subscribe button while you're at it. Okay, let's add a quick shout out to our non-NCAA programs in the area, including Florida State College of Jacksonville. We followed along as the Blue Wave made their tremendous run to the JUCO D2 College World Series. A great season to cap the year of athletics over at FSCJ. They are one of 3 local JUCOs down in Palacios. St. John's River State College highlighted by a 31-5 season for its volleyball team. Florida Gateway College is in Lake City. That's the final JUCO. Did you know they have an esports team? I think that's kind of awesome, and now you know. In NAIA, the College of Coastal Georgia is up in Brunswick. Mariners men's golf team won 2 tournaments and earned a spot at Nationals. And back here in Jacksonville in the NCCAA, Trinity Baptist women's soccer finishing 4th in the nation to lead the Eagles. Did I miss any schools? I don't think so, but if I did, you're definitely going to let me know, and I hope you do, so we can all learn more about our local teams.
Action Sports Jacks Primetime, Saturday at 10:30 on Fox 30.